Hi. In my previous vlog, I discussed creative conflict and creative resolutions of tensions between various groups of people, families, business, politics, and so on. So I would say in my first module, which I want to formalize, and I have got all the sort of ideas in place, explain exactly what I mean by creative conflict, so that people can have an understanding of the definition and how it's utilized and so on. So we are born with so many belief systems, and obviously the first 6 years of life we get influenced with all sorts of information from our parents. Stand upright, you're good, you're bad, you're silly, you're stupid, you're very clever, and so on. And during that period you don't have many so-called filters that can determine whether something is true or not within yourself. And then we progress to school and society, and there's further conditioning, so we sort of, in a way, lose touch with ourselves. And obviously governments and politics and workplaces has all these influences on us. So we keep on playing tapes. And it's these influences that will determine how we approach the world, how we communicate. Because at the end of the day, it's how we really communicate with ourselves and our belief systems and the stories that we develop within ourselves deep down in our subconscious, which will determine the level and communications of our communication and how we resolve conflict. Conflict is going to be there all the time. In life, there's creation and destructions all the time, especially when you if you look around you in nature and in Chinese philosophy especially, there's this creation and destruction cycle, the birth and death of everything. So it would be a whole definition of what I mean by conflict, and not necessarily despair, but rather how to creatively look at it. So my first module will be purely to give a whole rundown and definition. Obviously on this vlog I restrain my time to about 3 to 4 minutes, but in the module or what I plan and the way it's allocated, it will be well planned, and therefore there will be a systematic understanding of what I mean. I've never discussed why I want to do this. Having run my company for 30 years and having between 200 and 300 people, it's really taxing and stressful. So from the experience of business and having all types of people working and engaging with clients and people working for you and so on, negative and positive, I would like to have a web page that can produce income the less stressful way, but at the same time give value to people and tools that they can use in daily lives. Because I suppose some people get extremely emotional and out of hand, and anger takes over them, whether it's internal anger and you keep quiet, or external anger where you just blow up. But there's got to be some form of resolution to keep the balance within oneself. Thank you for listening. Hope you have a good day.